after Gus Bradley's team was beat up last week by the San Diego Chargers. So we are underway from Jacksonville, and Grant will take it at the goal line, and he muffs the kickoff. It's rolling around, it's loose, and it does look like the Jaguars have recovered. It looks like Aurelius Ben was able to fall on top of it at the last moments. Well, this isn't the way you want to start a football game.
No, not at all, especially, Tom, after talking to the staff and this team after what happened last week. Last week on both sides of the ball got off to terrible starts, and you just don't see that very often on a kickoff return. That should be easily handled, but
this is in motion behind the line of scrimmage, and already Baltimore showing blitz off the play fake. Bortles does have time, middle of the field, incomplete. It was intended for Allen Robinson, and it looked like there might have been some contact around the 23-yard line.
Productive run game, that's going to be where they want him.
On first or second down from the 10-yard line, the handoff goes to Yeldon, and he is wrapped up by Brandon Williams almost immediately. He'll get a couple of yards up to the 12-yard line. Last week, 2 for 11 on third down opportunities. Bortles slings it to the near side, incomplete, in and out of the hands of Allen Robinson. And the Jaguars will be forced to punt. Always dangerous Devin Hester, the 34-year-old, back deep to receive. And he should give the Ravens good field position. He calls for the fair catch at the 48-yard line. So Baltimore will indeed have solid field position. Field position to start a drive this year already for the Ravens. The handoff goes to Forsett. And Forsett gets one. Flacco to throw quickly to the right, incomplete. Intended for Steve Smith Sr., in and out of his hands.
Right here, trying to get a matchup on linebackers.
And on third down, Flacco to throw, middle of the field, incomplete. He was either looking for Dennis Pitta or Steve Smith Sr. He short hopped Steve Smith Sr.
The linebackers to get off the field.
Mark Trestman, the offensive coordinator for the Ravens, told us that yesterday. He said that's what the first few plays are for, is just to see if they've adjusted. There is a flag down on this punt as the ball rolls inside the 5-yard line. Now he's coming over to the near sideline to talk to Gus Bradley, so they're going to bring the football back.
The kick, holding, kicking team number 46. 10-yard penalty replay, fourth down.
All right, so that negates a 48-yard punt. And again, we've got movement and a flag from the near side. Well, penalties were a big deal last week for the Ravens, or excuse me, for the Jaguars.
False start, offense, number 46. 5-yard penalty, fourth down.
But today, it's the Ravens.
They might have a little bit better breathing room to start their next drive.
Yeah, that was a point of emphasis as far as the officials go. So Rashad Green will field this football at the 24. Already better field position after the 48-yard punt earlier was negated to the yard line. Jaguars, because of the penalty, the original punt would have put them back inside the 5. Here's Yeldon running to his right, and he gets 3 yards and some pretty good center fielders. Green is up on second down at 7. Bortles underneath Mercedes Lewis, and he is taken down by Zach Orr. Quick step for Bortles to the outside. Pass is complete and a first down.
Passes putting them in a good third down situation.
And nice to see them getting Robinson involved. Here's Ivory for the first time in 2016 in a cutback inside the 47-yard line. Mosley makes the tackle, so a gain of 4.
Hill runner, but right there showing some great vision getting to the outside.
1,000-yard rusher last year. This time nothing going. He loses 2 on the play. Well, 5 minutes into this first quarter, Bortles on third down and 8. Here comes the pressure from the Ravens, and he is hit as he throws, incomplete. Bortles as he threw that football. So now the Jaguars will punt the ball away. Devin Hester again back deep to receive. And he lets this one bounce over his head, and boy, does it take a Jaguars bounce. To the 5-yard line before it's stopped by Ben. Max Williams in motion. And off the play fake, Flacco to throw from his end zone. Pass is complete to West. And West is out of bounds at the 14. Poslusny in on the coverage.
Perriman trying to figure things out. Oh, we've got 2 rookies on the offensive line.
Well, middle of the field, pass is complete to Perryman, and then he loses it. Now they're going to say incomplete. He never tucked.
Ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. Third down.
He never tucked and then got into the act of running, according to the officials.
I think it's a good call because what we're trying to do now, Telvin Smith coming over here, making a great play and a great read. You got to do it in real time. And in real time, it didn't look like he came down with a catch. See, right before he never had control of the ball.
Put a stamp on this year. Third down and 2, Flacco to throw to the far side of the field, and it's incomplete. It was intended for Mike Wallace. He was one-on-one with Jalen Ramsey. Cook is on the punt from his goal line. Second punt of the afternoon. Rashad Green back to receive, and Green at the 42. And he is stopped immediately by Tavon Young. Nice special teams tackle by Young. And we've got a flag down. Well, Gene Steratore and his crew have had somewhat of an active first quarter to begin.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Return team number 31. 10-yard penalty. First down, Jacksonville. Timeout.
Ivory got his feet wet on the last series. He's back in, and he'll take the football from Bortles, try to get to the edge, and he gets a couple of yards up to the 32.
They're going to beat this year.
Second down and 8. Bortles to throw to his left, and it's nearly intercepted. Intended for Julius Thomas. He was certainly a load to deal with. It's third down and 8. A little bit of motion from the outside as Bortles sets up in the pocket, looking long, middle of the field, and he overthrows his intended receiver, Marquise Lee.
Jimmy Smith, that's when you have to connect.
Well, third punt of the day by Nortman. Hester back deep inside the 25, calls for a fair catch. And he'll take it at the 23-yard line. So Crockett Gilmore was in motion, and the handoff is given to Mike Wallace, running to the near side up to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play. Telvin Smith makes the tackle.
Away from Cleveland's defense, and then they attack downfield.
Well, here's Forsett to the right side. He'll get 1 before he's upended. Telvin Smith again. He's been very active here in the first quarter.
Watch out and be accountable to where Pitta is on the field.
Third down and 4. A little pressure coming from Jacksonville. Flacco to the middle. Pass is complete to Wallace, who breaks a tackle and is taken down at the 43-yard line.
Touchdown City.
From the 43, first down. Flacco to throw. Looking middle of the field. Pass is complete. He's got Pitta inside the 45. First down from the 44. 2 tight ends set on the left side for the Ravens. They go to the outside. Steve Smith Sr. wide open inside the 30. Hurdles over a defender and is down to the 22-yard line.
Much room in the middle of the field to work.
Handoff goes to Terrence West, who's running left. Posluszny makes the tackle. Well, Steve Smith Sr. 10th all-time in receiving yards as a flag comes in.
It's going to take some time.
Play, personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 91. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic. First down.
Well, Ngakoue is called for the unnecessary roughness after the play. The rookie. Jaguars have given up the most red zone plays coming into the NFL. This is the 42nd. The handoff goes to Forsett. And Forsett to the 7. A gain of 2.5 on it. Flacco to throw again. He can also run if he needs to. He doesn't want to all the time, but he pumps once, goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens! A 7-yard run for Joe Flacco, and Baltimore is on the board.
Simple 4-man rush. And this isn't Aaron Rodgers we're talking about. This is Joe Flacco. You got Fowler here. And you got Avery Jones right there. Fowler gets way up the field. He can't retrace his steps. And there's no second layer of support. Not every day that you see Flacco with the knee brace running to the end zone uncontested.
He said he wears the knee brace for no other reason. Don't need it. He said, I don't really feel the torn ACL anymore. There's a little soreness from time to time, but that is it. Tucker is Mr. Automatic. He's never missed a point after. Kamar Aiken, they talk about naming him a captain this week. You know, he had over 900 yards receiving last year. He's not getting the same kind of reps, but they say he is still being the leader that they need and still working hard to make sure that he is in ready shape. There's Gene Steratore, NFL referee, basketball official for
With the
college
game clock
hoops.
operator, please reset the game clock to 3 minutes, 47 seconds. 3:47, please. Thank you.
I think he's right with that. We kind of saw the clock moving, and it should have stopped at around the 3:47 mark. It's Marquise Lee in motion. Off the play fake, he'll roll the pocket. He likes to do this, and he dumps it off underneath to Lee. And Lee will get to the 25. Anthony Levine is there to make the tackle.
Pocket. I think defenses have done a good job of taking that away so far this year.
TJ Yeldon is hit in the backfield, but is able to break loose up to the 30. So he'll be a couple of yards shy of the first down. Bortles looks to the near sideline for Robinson, who was able to get a step inside on Cerise Wright, excuse me, and he's got a first down. Gain of 14. Out from the 44. Bortles under center off the play fake. He has time and wobbles one to the far side, and it's intercepted. A one-handed grab by Correa, or excuse me, C.J. Mosley, and Mosley will get up to the 40-yard line. There is a flag down.
In that move.
After the interception, there are fouls by both teams on the play. It's a legal block in the back. Intercepting team number 32. Dead ball personal foul. Original offense number 76. By rule, that ball will be placed at the spot of the Baltimore interception. 1st and 10, Baltimore.
All right, so Luke Jokel called for the foul. Eric Weddle called for the penalty for Baltimore.
Beautiful interception.
Yeah, he had total control of it after he tipped it and went to the ground.
Wow.
C.J. Mosley.
Allow him to come down with that interception, but I don't think he expected him to be there.
On first down, Flacco off the play fake. Throws to the near sideline, complete to Perryman. And Perryman up to the 44-yard line. Devon House makes the initial hit. Couple receivers off to the right for Flacco. And the handoff is given to Terrence West, and West gets to the line of scrimmage before he is pushed back. Telvin Smith, Paul Posluszny, they were all there. Not started 0-3 since 2010 when they had 4 wins. On second down, quick toss to the near side to Kamar Aiken. Posluszny takes him down at midfield, so a gain of about 5. 3rd down and 4. Jaguars showed blitz, now they pulled back. Flacco to the near side. Pass is complete to Steve Smith Sr. He got in front of Jalen Ramsey. And he's got a first down at the 41.
With front 4, but you might have to think about sending somebody extra to get in Flacco's face.
Flacco's going to keep this one himself. He already has a touchdown. Now he slides inside the 35. They'll mark him right at the 35-yard line, so a gain of 6. More, but he certainly has it in his back pocket. Offset I formation. The handoff is given to West, and West gets down to the 30. So he's got a first down to the 30-yard line, a gain of 5. Aisle that Trestman has brought with him. In motion, the handoff is given to Perryman, and Perryman is hit inside the 30. It's a gain of maybe 1. Jonathan Cyprien read it well.
The rest of the quarterbacks, if they want to be a productive turnover defense.
Yeah, we really focused on the defense during our open today, just some of the problems they had last week. Pass play is complete to the outside. Flacco's been red hot throwing the football since starting 1 for 5. Looks to the outside, swings it to the outside. It's incomplete, or excuse me, it's complete to Justin Forsett, who's then run out of bounds. Well, this will be a 43-yard field goal attempt. Sam Cook is the holder. Morgan Cox, the long snapper. Good snap, good hold. Kick is on its way, and it is good. Baltimore on top, 10-0. Come in and talk to, and he had time for everybody because all he ever wanted to do was talk football. Corey Grant will return this one through the 20 to the 26-yard line. An update in New York with JB. Chris Ivory is in the ballgame on first down for Bortles. Down 10-0. Jaguars with the football, middle of the field. Pass is complete. He has Allen Hurns for first down at the 42.
Getting first downs and moving this offense and putting points on the board.
On first down, the handoff goes to Ivory, who's hit at the line of scrimmage and then falls forward for 1.
Team that they say they want to be.
Ivory remains in. Flags come in. It looked like Terrell Suggs may have jumped on the near side. And Ivory gets up to the 45-yard line. I don't know if Suggs was able to get back.
Offside. Defense, number 55. 5-yard penalty. Replay. Second down.
It's actually great listening to Dean Pease. He calls him Sizz like everybody else. So Sizz this, Sizz that for T-Sizzle.
They're a lot more athletic.
Second down, Bortles off the play fake. He'll dump it off. He's got his tight end Lewis on the outside. Flags come in as it trails Lewis down to the 30-yard line. Flag is sitting at the 44. Let's see if this play is negated at all.
Holding. Offense, number 78. 10-yard penalty. Replay. Second down.
There, that's Jeremy Parnell off the offensive line.
It's always something bringing them back and killing anything good that they had going.
So now it's second down and 7. Bortles to the middle, leaping, grabbed by Hearns, and Hearns lost the football, and they'll say incomplete. Eric Weddle with the
ruling
hit.
on the field is an incomplete pass. Third down.
And 7. Bortles again to the middle. This is short, incomplete. Zach Orr, the linebacker, nearly intercepted it. But you can hear the boos here at Jacksonville. Well, fourth down, and Nortman will punt. Devin Hester back deep to receive. And Hester says, get away from it. It bounces inside the 20. There is a flag down on the near side, way away from the football as it goes out of bounds close to the 15. 8:40 to play here in the first half, and there have been a lot of flags so far. Here's Gene Steratore.
During the kick, holding. Number 36 of the return team. Penalty is half the distance to the goal. First down, Baltimore. Timeout.
Injury, and his return is questionable, while linebacker Dan Skuta is also questionable with a hamstring injury. Tom?
All right, Chris, thank you. We'll keep an eye on both of those things.
Late in their career, it seems like he's been the exception, and they are thrilled to have him on the team.
Flacco goes down under pressure from Malik Jackson, who came right through to take him down.
Great play by Jackson.
Pushes the ball back to the 15-yard line. It's second down off the play fake. Flacco's under pressure again, setting up the screen to his tight end, Dennis Pitta. And Pitta is shouldered out of bounds by Posluszny. He gets up to the 22-yard line, so he did get some yards back. It's a gain of 7. Right by me. On third down, Flacco, whistle blows, and the play is blown dead. A timeout called by Baltimore.
Prior to the expiration of the play clock, timeout. Baltimore, their first of the half.
All right, so the first timeout.
It will be a 30-second timeout.
Flacco, quick toss to Forsett out of the backfield, and he is run down by Telvin Smith and Paul Posluszny. He'll gain a couple, and the Ravens will be forced to punt.
The plays for this defense early in the season.
Yeah, in fact, Gus Bradley said he made it a point to put him on second team at one point during preseason just to challenge him. Rashad Green inside the 20, bursts across the 35, inside Ravens territory, and pulled down from behind at the 37-yard line. Anthony Levine with the special teams tackle. Got to be careful when you tackle from behind like that, particularly in this day and age, but Levine was able to take him down.
Yeah, great instincts. It's too bad we don't get to see more Rashad Green in the offense as well, but he picks up a great block on the outside, and again.
TJ Yeldon in the backfield for the Jaguars, and he'll take the handoff, runs right up the middle, and he drags Zach Orr.
Playing their safeties back. I think they know that this is a place where the Jaguars want to take shots.
And off to Yeldon. And he didn't get anything. In fact, he may have lost a yard on that play.
To pick up at least 4 or 5 yards.
Ravens are a great defense. They do not allow on average more than 4 yards per run. Excellent reception on the outside by Allen Robinson. It'll be first down from the 17. Ivory's back in. Bortles to throw. End zone incomplete. Broken up at the last moment. Eric Weddle stepped in. be a Major League Baseball player when he was young and not a football player. Bortles on the slant to Lee, and Lee down toward the 10. He'll be about 3 yards shy of the first down. Mosley in on the tackle for Baltimore. Zach Orr was there as well. They're down to 3. Bortles steps up in the pocket, middle of the field, pass is complete to Robinson. He's got the first down. End of the first quarter on last week. They did not allow a touchdown to the Browns after the first quarter. Here's Ivory down to the 3. So it'll be 2nd and goal. Lawrence Guy stepped up to make the tackle for the Ravens. It's a stout Baltimore defense on 2nd and goal from the 3. Hearns in motion. Off the play fake, Bortles rolls the pocket, throws on the run. Pass is complete. Allen Robinson, touchdown Jacksonville.
Look how he pushes right inside, that quick stop and a pivot right back out, and then Bortles again on the run to his right, zips the ball, puts it in a perfect location, exactly how you want it done on the goal line.
Just saw it right there. Myers on for the point after, and it is good.
Not quite the downfield threat that he's been the last 2 seasons.
Devin Hester lets that ball go out of the back of the end zone. So the Ravens with 1:55 to play. It'll be first down for Flacco. Up 3, 10-7. Waning minutes of the first half. Jalen Ramsey with a good hit on Forsett to knock him back after he made the catch at the 27. They'll give him 2 yards.
A huge blow. Now they moved him back outside.
Flacco has completed his last 13 pass plays as he gets Pitta on the outside up to the 32. 13 straight completions. 14 is the record. He has it. And he steps up in the pocket, and Perryman drops the pass at the 35. That would have been a first down. A flag comes in late at the 28. I think Perryman may have heard some footsteps as that pass was coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Personal foul, roughing the passes. Offense, number 90, contacted the quarterback's helmet. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Boy, that one hurts. Malik Jackson, 56 seconds to play. He's got plenty of time. He gets Pitta sliding down. He also has a kicker that has a 61-yarder as a long.
Second charge timeout.
Baltimore uses timeout. 51 seconds left to play here in the first half. I mean, one doesn't count. So he ties his own record at 2nd down with under a minute to play, trying to get into field goal range, maybe some more. He's got Pitta, and Pitta's able to dive toward the sideline. Gratz was in on the coverage, and they'll mark him at the 41. It's a gain of 8. There's Tucker.
Downfield and try and get a big play.
15 straight completions. It's a new Ravens record. Flacco to the left side, complete again. That's 16 straight. Perriman out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 34. They have 1 timeout left, 39 seconds to play.
To double up on some points if they can get in the end zone.
Flacco to throw again. Pressure from behind, and he loses the ball. He fell back on top of it. Ngakoue came from the backside, and a timeout called by the Ravens. Now it's a little more uncomfortable. Down in a little less than 10. No timeouts left, 29 seconds to play. Pass is complete on the near side to Chris Moore. He did not get out of bounds. It'll be 4th down. They've got to hurry and get Tucker into this game to try to long field goal. Clock winding down, 5 seconds, 4. High snap, handled well. Kick is on its way. Doesn't have enough. It does not. A flag is down at the 33-yard line.
Yep, I think that's exactly, Tom. And I can't quite tell exactly who it was.
It's an unsportsmanlike conduct leverage by the defense number 56. By rule, the half will be extended with an untimed down.
Dante
First
Fowler,
down, Baltimore.
number 56. Is what they're saying.
You can see him right there on the left side of your screen. And
Bailey, this is going to be a 42-yard field goal attempt. Good snap, good hole. Kick is on its way, and it is good. An untimed play. What a turn of events to end the first half.
Seeing a tight field position, tight ball game. Just a lack of big plays. I think the team that wins the big plays is going to win the game.
Well, Myers will kick off. The Ravens will get it back. Hester says we'll just take it at the 25. So 13-7, Baltimore on top. Ravens will hand the ball off to begin the second half, and a burst to the 40-yard line by Terrence West.
Into the next level, lead the way for his running back.
Well, they'll run it again. West one more time, getting across the 45 to the 46. Let's check in with Chris Fisher. Chris, consecutive completions. It's a Ravens franchise record. He broke his own record, but it's another handoff to West, who lowers his shoulder and powers to the 48-yard line. 2 of 7 on third down conversions. As John Harbaugh told Chris, they need to get better protection, and Wallace is open on the outside. And out of bounds at the 45-yard line. House in on the coverage for Jacksonville. Completions for Joe Flacco. The NFL record is 24, set by Donovan McNabb of all people. So another number 5 is in the mix here as Steve Smith Sr. gets inside the 25 to the 24. First down inside the 25. Pass to the outside, and Forsett gets out of bounds.
Defense is to make those impact plays.
Spent a lot of money on the defense during this offseason, a lot of draft picks. Another completion to Steve Smith Sr. inside the 20. Cyprian will spin him down. Receivers to the right. Pitt is set up on the left side of the offensive line. Flacco to throw again toward the end zone. Caught! An incomplete. Wallace was out of the end zone when he grabbed it. He didn't get both feet in.
Good play by Josh Johnson, turning and running, and it just looked like Mike Wallace ran out of space, or was that? That looked like a drop.
Yep.
Mike Wallace going to want to have that one back.
Justin Tucker on for a 37-yard field goal attempt. Good snap as always. Good hold, and it is good. Of the second half, Grant back deep to receive. Tucker will kick it off. As we've seen a lot this year, the place kickers are just pooching the ball inside the 10 or the 5. They're trying to stop the return team from getting to the 25-yard line. From the 22-yard line, Hearns in motion. Off the play fake, Bortles dumps it off to Hearns, who is upended inside the 25 by Sharice Wright. It does take perfect technique. Bortles will keep it. He is wrapped up from behind and taken down.
They have him stacked up at the top with Hearns.
Bortles is looking that way. Now steps up in the pocket, middle of the field. Pass is complete. He's got Hearns up to the 44-yard line. Zach Orr came out of his linebacker position for the coverage. And that'll be a first down for the Jag. They are now 5 for 5 on 3rd and 5 or less this afternoon. Bortles to the left side overthrows Julius Thomas.
Pass.
Just 125 yards of total offense for the Jags. Off the play fake, quick toss. And a first down for Jacksonville to the 45 of Baltimore.
Defense.
Just the 8th first down of the day for Jacksonville. Here comes the pressure from the near side. The handoff goes to Ivory to counter it, and Ivory is to the 43. Let's go to New York for an update with JB. He just limped off as Bortles brought the offense back together on second down. Yeldon is in the backfield. Pass is complete to Lee, and Lee on the outside, and he has daylight out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Another. It's first down from the 23. Bortles watches the pocket collapse. He can run. He's going to. He finally tucks it, and he's got to slide close to a first down marker. Weddle came in and hit him as he was sliding, and Weddle's going to be called for the penalty. One of the points of emphasis is to leave the quarterback alone when he slides properly.
There is no foul for unnecessary rough. As the defensive player had committed to the tackle when the quarterback began a slide, and the contact was not to the quarterback's head. The result of the first down, short, it'll be second down and 1, Jacksonville.
He didn't hit him as hard as he could, and that's why they took away the flag.
9th play of this drive. The handoff goes to Yeldon, trying to get to the outside. Tripped up short of a first down. It was Weddle who hit him initially in the backfield and slowed him up.
Yeah, big-time play. I mean, one of the most versatile safeties.
For 3 in these spots on the field. Play clock is down to 1. Bortles dumps it off to Lee. Lee trying to get the first down. He has it right at the marker, and they'll give him a half yard beyond. Jimmy Smith in on the tackle. Julius Thomas in motion to the outside. Bortles quick drop. He loves this play. Robinson leaping grab. Does he have it? Did he go all the way to the ground under control? The ball is loose. They're going to say incomplete.
This one's going to be, there's going to be a lot of talk about this catch, Tom. A lot of talk about this catch. He goes to the ground, he secures it.
Boy, it does look real time, as if he has that football. He has control of it right there to the ground. He's in bounds. And then it's knocked away.
I think you got to give that catch. He controls it. He goes to the ground. He spins on his back.
Jacksonville is challenging the ruling on the field of an incomplete pass. Timeout.
Steratore is done with the folks in New York.
After review, it has been determined that the receiver processes catches, makes the completion, survives the ground before the defender knocks the ball out. The ruling is changed to a touchdown. Jacksonville will be charged with the timeout.
And Myers makes it a 2-point game. Sure, certainly, Randy did the physical fitness for our crew. Baltimore will get the ball back after Jacksonville scores. Hester will let that go out of the end zone against the Chargers. By the way, Dean Blandino from the National Football League said that Robinson was able to maintain control through the ground before the ball was knocked loose out of bounds. So Gene Steratore, the referee, and his crew did an excellent job.
Offense number 73, 10-yard penalty, replay, first down.
So penalty against the Ravens. Flacco, middle of the field, and Perryman can't come up with it. Threw it a little too high. Second down and 20 from the 15. Handoff. Given to Forsett. House meets him at the 20, and he goes to the 22. He's shy of the original line of scrimmage. It'll be third down and long.
They did last week.
3 of 9 on third downs. That's important because they are tied for 4th in conversions this year in the NFL. Flacco, plenty of time, overthrows Pitta. Covered by Telvin Smith.
The more you see number 50 making plays, run and pass.
4th punt of the day for Cook. It's low. Rashad Green will let it bounce inside the 40 and picks it up. He had a big run earlier, and not this time. Excellent special teams play by the Ravens.
They don't get much better than that last touchdown. Beautiful play by Bortles and Robinson.
Bortles dumps it off to the middle, and he has his tight end up to the 33-yard line. C.J. Mosley in on the coverage. It's Julius Thomas who makes the catch. It looks like they got a first down up to the 31-yard line. Ivory took the handoff. On first down from the 36. We talked about in the open how important it was to have him in there for balance. Bortles rolls the pocket, dancing around, breaks a tackle, and dives forward to the 42. It'll be second down and 4. Off the play fake. Bortles rolls the pocket again. Everybody's covered, and he dumps it off to Ivory, who has the first down inside Baltimore territory. First down for the 49. Again, Ivory, and Ivory is hit behind the line of scrimmage and is able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
We talked about Timmy Jernigan, but Brandon Williams having a great season.
Quick pass to Julius Thomas to the 44. Clock winds down here in the third quarter. These are outstanding among NFL quarterbacks. Third down and about 5, and his ball is swatted away. It'll be fourth down. Devin Hester back deep to receive, fresh off Adam arm wrestling his son yesterday. This ball is over his head and will bounce inside the 5 and into the end zone. So the Ravens will start at the 25 on May the 2nd. Flacco on first down, hands the ball off. Flacco with an arm signal out of the shotgun. It looked like there may have been movement by Ronnie Stanley on the left side of the offensive line.
False start. Offense, number 79. 5-yard penalty, second down.
Here in the second half for John Harbaugh's football team.
Up by 2, the handoff going to Forsett. Flags come in. He gets across the original line of scrimmage up to the 22.
Illegal use of hands, hands to the face, defense. Number 56. It's a 5-yard penalty attached to the end of the run. Automatic. First down.
He and Ngakoue are 2 young, outstanding defensive ends. Off the play fake, Flacco to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Forsett. And Forsett is taken down at the 31-yard line. Jonathan Cyprien up from his safety position to make the tackle.
Had an excellent day tackling these wide receivers when they catch the ball.
They were switching as the handoff went to Forsett, but he stumbled forward up to the 34. Bunch formation on the near side for the Ravens. And Flacco throws to the near side, overthrows Steve Smith Sr., who thought maybe there was somebody behind him to make that catch. It'll be 4th down.
And stops, and it looks like Flacco expected him to go outside. Miscommunication.
Here's Cook, who kicks it low again, away from Green. And Green will field it inside the 15. And he is up to the 19-yard line. Yeldon is in the backfield for the Jags. 11:54 to play. Off the play fake. Bortles to throw. And he dumps it off. He's hit as he throws. Pass is complete to Robinson. And Robinson will be stopped at the 26-yard line.
And he's been able to find his receivers and make big throws.
Quick pass by Bortles, and the pass was nearly intercepted. It was a high pass. Jimmy Smith made contact, but there is a flag that sits at the 44.
That looked awkward at the snap, didn't it?
Illegal use of hands to the face defense. Number 22, 5-yard penalty, automatic. 1st down.
Adam, at the last moment, Jimmy Smith came up to the line of scrimmage.
But I think putting Smith on Robinson, the right choice.
Yeah, you got the same size basically between the two as Bortles is dragged down at the 28-yard line. 2nd down and 13. First sack of the day, 2nd sack of the day. Timmy Jernigan.
It's a great swim move to get upfield. 2 back-to-back impact plays.
Wearing number 99 for the first time here in 2016 as Yeldon gets up to the 26, somewhat conservative by the Jags.
Where to go next, and he tried to escape, tried to make something happen, but the Ravens making big plays.
Here's Devin Hester coming up. He's going to get good field position. He calls for the fair catch, fumbles the ball. It's recovered by Jacksonville. Hands of Denard Robinson were there to clean it up.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen with Devin Hester. But now special teams making an important imprint on this game, especially for Jacksonville. Remember, their first touchdown of the game came off a great Rashad Green.
On 1st down for the 39. Bortles to Ivory, bumps into his own lineman trying to get outside and is able to manage a couple of yards. 5 career kick return touchdowns. On 2nd down, Bortles, straight drop. Middle of the field, Mercedes Lewis. They'll mark him at the 31-yard line. Zach Orr was there to take him down. Rashad Green in motion to the outside from the shotgun is Bortles. Middle of the field, Jernigan tips it high in the air, and it's incomplete. 9-yard field goal attempt by Myers. Good hold. The kick is on its way. It is good. Off the fumble by Devin Hester, the Jags take the lead 17-16. Was taking a 1-point lead on a 49-yard field goal by Myers. Baltimore will get it back. 7:27 to play here in the 4th quarter. Devin Hester lets it go out of bounds. If they come from behind, it won't be as big, but the win would be huge. Flacco to throw on 1st down. Pass is complete to West. And then he dropped it going out of bounds, so he never had possession and then became a receiver. Telvin Smith was there to strip it, but there's a flag down.
Offense number 79. 10-yard penalty. Replay, 1st down.
All right, Ronnie Stanley, the rookie, called for a penalty, a holding penalty. Penalties for 58 yards this afternoon. 1st down for the 15. Middle of the field, pass is complete to Steve Smith Sr. He was able to get himself up toward the 30. Big gain. Poslusny in on the tackle.
Bad shape, 1st and 20. 2nd 5 is a whole lot better.
5 catches, 73 yards. Make it 6 catches. And he hangs on even though they're trying to strip the football away.
Field, and so far I think they've succeeded in doing that.
6 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter. And that is West who pinballs to the 40. They might give him forward progress to the 41. Jonathan Cyprien makes the tackle. He and Telvin Smith were there.
Games, probably the best game he's played in this year.
Flacco on 2nd down. Throws to Pitta. It's deflected and intercepted to Sean Gibson off the deflection. The first interception of the year for the Jags, and it takes the ball inside the 35-yard line.
Jalen Ramsey drops off. Yep, Jalen Ramsey drops off of his coverage. Flacco throws the ball behind Pitta. It looked like they were confused from the start. And then Tashawn Gibson, the former Cleveland Brown, who came in here with 14 interceptions over the last 2 years. The reason why they brought him on this defense is there to pick off the overthrow. That is a huge play.
For emerging Jalen Ramsey, it's first down for the Jags from the 31. The handoff is given to Ivory. Not a lot there. And he has taken down a loss of 2. Good pursuit defensively by Baltimore to slow him up. And now an injured Raven on the field.
Now with a big play. Biggest play of the season for this defense.
All right, under 5 minutes to play. It's 2nd and 12. The handoff is to Ivory. Down to the 31-yard line.
Can't go down the field and score if you give them enough time. You have to find a way to get a first down.
Yeah, particularly if they have 3 timeouts left. That ball is deflected and it's intercepted. Right back to the Ravens.
Right here is that number 99 on an inside stunt, and he gets his hand up at the last moment. Just an unbelievable play. And Tavon Young, who had the big punt return last week, or the big extra point block last week for 2 points, does a Tashawn Gibson impersonation. Back plays for this defense, and now here you go. Flacco has a chance.
Handoff by Flacco. They'll run on first down. To play, Flacco with plenty of time left and plenty of timeouts. His ball is deflected and intercepted by Posluszny. And flags come flying because of a little excessive shoving and celebrating. We have deflections all over the field. That's why they work on the tip drills in practice every week.
Edge, Fowler and Ngakoue getting to Flacco, and I think it was Fowler who got the arm on Flacco and forced the bad ball. Fowler coming on the right side of your screen, working on Wagner. He hits Flacco's arm, and then Paul Posluszny aggressively attacks the football, number 56. Coming around with that left arm and just hits Flacco's right arm, forces the bad pass. You know, I would say Fowler has had an interesting game. But that's why they drafted him as high as they drafted him, so he can go after the quarterback. And
after the interception, there are dead ball fouls by both. First dead ball personal foul is on 89, the original offense. The other dead ball foul is by 20 of the intercepting team. The fouls will offset. It will be 1st and 10 Jacksonville.
Overs. Unreal.
Handoff goes to Ivory. Mosley slows him down. And a timeout called by Baltimore.
First charge timeout.
First charge timeout for the Ravens. 3:16 left in the 4th quarter clock. Alan Hearns in motion. Bortles off the play fake finds Hearns, who's down at the 25. Eric Weddle was coming right into the face mask of Bortles. Gain of 4.
In the last 2 seasons, so this is new territory for them.
Oh, for their last 4 on 3rd down. Bortles looking to convert, and he goes down. That was Lawrence Guy.
Charge timeout. Baltimore.
And Baltimore uses its final timeout. 52-yard field goal attempt. Nortman is the holder. Good snap, good hold, and it's blocked. And it's picked up at the 32-yard line by Baltimore.
The Ravens defense completely collapsed. I think that was Brent Urban, number 96, who came in and got a hand on that ball. But special teams in the Ravens block. Last week it was an extra point. This week a field goal.
And Orr was able to recover it. First pass to Steve Smith Sr.
For Baltimore, when their backs were against the wall, have come through with huge plays for this team.
2nd down for Flacco. Dumps it off. Little check down right toward midfield. And they'll be about a yard or 2 shy of the first down. It went to Forsett, and Forsett was tackled by Devon House.
walk away with 0 points because of the defensive line of the Ravens.
Third down. Flacco quickly to the outside. His receiver fell down. It was Mike Wallace. It'll be incomplete, 4-down territory. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Flacco from the shotgun on 4th down. Throws left, passes complete left for a first down. Again, it's Steve Smith Sr. Flacco out of the shotgun, hands the ball off. It's Forsett who's inside the 40 to the 38. Again, the Ravens have no timeouts left, but that's really not a factor at this point. Flacco is using as much time as he possibly can. Little pitch to Forsett. Forsett is hit behind the line of scrimmage and just spun down. Dante Fowler was in the backfield, and a timeout called by Jacksonville.
30-second timeout.
So 1:13 left.
Push a team back when they're going to just run the ball.
High formation. Flacco is going to throw, and he throws it to Juszczyk to the 35. He's a yard shy of the first down. It'll be 4th and 1 from the near hash. Well within his range. Good snap, good hold. Kick is on its way. End over end. It is good. And the Ravens by plenty from Tucker take a 2-point lead. Their special teams set it up. And now with 1:02 to play, Baltimore is going to try to nurse a 2-point lead.
But I just think the 3 points before halftime
Huge.
just huge, because that is, you can say there's 3 points that shouldn't have been there.
Absolutely. Ball hits the upright on the left side, so Blake Bortles, 1:02 to play here in the 4th quarter, down by 2. Baltimore leads at 19-17 with 1:02 to play. Blake Bortles with 1 timeout tries to lead the Jaguars into field goal range. TJ Yeldon is stood up at the 31.
Can't check the ball down. You got to start hitting shots down the field.
And Bortles steps up in the pocket. He's hit and gets away. Still with some life, looking for somebody, and he's taken down. He's got to get rid of the football. Suggs with the sack.
Big.
32 seconds to play and a timeout called by Jacksonville.
Charge timeout, Jacksonville.
Bortles drops back to pass. Pressure's coming again. He just dumps it off. There's a flag, and they're going to get holding against Jacksonville as Yeldon goes out of bounds.
And he holds Matt Judon.
Offense number 78. 10-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
They got to go forward here because they're going the wrong way. Bortles drops back to pass, middle of the field, and it is tipped and intercepted by Zach Orr. That'll do it as Zach Orr slides down into the side the 40-yard line. Another tip, this one by Webb, and Zach Orr, right place, right time.
More timeouts, and you're trying to make a play down the field, and the Ravens secondary just all over it. Linebackers, a 2-minute drill for Jacksonville, and wait for the Ravens to go win it in the 4th quarter.
5 total turnovers this quarter. 3 interceptions for Blake Bortles this afternoon. And the Baltimore Ravens will hang on and win it 19-17. The first time since 2009. They're off to a 3-0 start. The final score, Ravens 19, Jaguars 17.